Now we come up on D4, the Mr. Goodwrench race team. There's a 38-foot black Bertram powered by two 700-horsepower Chevrolet inboard motors with Merc Cruiser drives. This boat is moving right now. Locked in a tough battle with Tough Enough, Team Believer, and Doubles Pizza at this point in the race. There's some of the spectators getting a great view as they go by the pier right there and that scenic Chicago skyline in the background. This boat is owned by Angels Onken Offshore in Princeville. This boat is throttled by Don Onken of Easton, Illinois. Driving today is Jim Angels of Princeville, Illinois, and navigating is Phil McCombs of Peoria, Illinois, an all-Illinois race team making up the Mr. Goodwrench race team. And they've had a relatively extremely successful 1991 campaign. Mr. Goodwrench already this year has taken a 4th place in Muskegon, a 2nd place finish in Monroe, and a 4th place finish in Lake St. Clair, putting him in 2nd place overall in the points on the Great Lakes National Region. So a strong finish here today for Mr. Goodwrench will certainly improve his standings in the top 3 positions on the Great Lakes region. They would like to thank Onkins Incorporated and Jim Angels Chevrolet for the sponsorship that they've helped in the Mr. Goodwrench race team. Now we come up on C24, the breakout race team. There's a 32-foot Maverick powered by two 575-horsepower Chevy inboard motors with Merc Cruiser outdrives. This boat is owned and driven by Al Gerstenberger of Mount Clemens, Michigan. Chuck Herr from Plymouth, Michigan is on throttles, and Brad Grafmiller from Mount Clemens, Michigan is your navigator. The breakout race team, and throughout 1991, they have broken out. They took a 6th place finish in Muskegon, followed by a very exciting 3rd place finish in Monroe, and they came back with a 1st place finish in Lake St. Clair. That put them in 4th place overall in points for the Great Lakes region, and not many points separating themselves and Team Redline, who is in 3rd place right now. So these guys are going all out to see what they can do to try to make up some points and pick up points in the national standings. They're presently running in 2nd place behind Just for the Rush, and they are holding off some of the other boats, Wildcat, Team Believer, and Gotcha. So if things stay like that, this is really going to help the points for the breakout race team here today and move them in a top 3 position in the Great Lakes region. But right now, they're having an outstanding run. It's a little rough, but they are making good time nonetheless. Al Gerstenberger's breakout race team from Chicago, Illinois. That's Team Believer going on the outside of Flying Tigers. Team Believer making a nice move going around Flying Tigers. Now we come up on D9, the Flying Tiger race team. And on the outside of him, that's Team Believer, D58. Great battle shaping up here in Offshore D between Team Believer on the outside and Flying Tiger on the inside. Neck and neck, a dead even heat at this point in the race between these two boats. Now we're going to highlight D9, the Flying Tiger race team with Team Believer on the outside. The Flying Tiger race team, it's a 30-foot Chris Cat powered by two 800-horsepower Tiger Marine inboard motors with Merc Cruiser outdrives. This boat is owned and driven by Sonny Hawkins of Elma, New York. Navigating is Sonny Hawkins, and Tina Blizniak from Elma, New York is your throttle person. So Sonny and Tina making up the Flying Tiger race team. This unique twin F-16 canopy deck, which was designed by Sonny, is fully removable and can be electrically opened for service work in preparation for races. Sonny would like to thank his crew, Dave Gercio and Paul Witkowski, for the many hours of time to prepare Flying Tiger for this season's competition. Team Believer and Flying Tiger, which is Offshore D. There you've got it right there in your picture. Breakout on the inside, Flying Tiger in the middle, and Team Believer on the outside. And there goes Flying Tiger. Tina really putting that throttle down and making a move right there and making a statement. Flying Tiger going by those two boats, and Tina did a great job of throttling through that congested area. Foot Express, powered by 3 240 horsepower Mercury outboard motors. And what a year they've been having in 1991. They're in first place in the national points in the Great Lakes region. They took a second at Muskegon. They took a first place in Monroe, a third place at Lake St. Clair, and a second place in Lorraine, thus giving them a very comfortable lead over Mr. Goodwrench, who is in second place in Offshore D. This boat is owned by Robert Martin of Washington, Michigan. Bob does the throttles. Driving is R. Scott Martin of Washington, Michigan, and Tony Zedan of Washington, Michigan is your navigator. Bob Martin doing an outstanding job of throttling for Team Believer. And what a season Team Believer, the Rainbow Connection, has had. They were first place in 1989, first place in 1990, high point so far in 1991, and they are working on the three-peat concept of getting a championship right here. They would like to thank for commercial endorsements the Rainbow Connection, and they would like to state that this is a Christian race boat, hence the Team Believer racing concept, and this crew does believe. Everyone involved with Team Believer believes, and right now they are believing. An overall excellent run. Tough Enough coming off a beautiful jump right there. They didn't miss a beat, doing an outstanding job. D32, the Tough Enough race team. And that's Breakout ahead of Tough Enough. However, different division boat. Breakout, the boat that just won't go away in C division, having a great run, and Tough Enough, who is really charging now in Offshore D. The Tough Enough race team. This 32-foot Skater Cat is powered by 3 250 horsepower Mercury outboard motors. This boat is owned and throttled by Mark Weigel of Cambridge, Ontario, and Dana Weigel, also from Cambridge, Ontario, is your driver. So Mark and Dana Weigel making up the Tough Enough race team, and right now they do seem tough enough because they are in a battle with Valvoline, Mr. Goodwrench, Team Believer, Doubles Pizza, Flying Tiger. A great battle is going on here in Offshore D, and the Weigels are in the thick of it right now. Tough Enough. There they're starting to pull up around toward the pier, and with a skyline of Chicago in the background, it's just been an outstanding weekend of entertainment for some of the many spectators who are lining the shores of Lake Michigan. And there you'll see Valvoline on the outside. So this is your battle for first place shaping up right now in Offshore D. Weigel is really going for it right now, but Mark Walter and Dan Humes and Darrell Walter of the Valvoline race team, I'm sure, are up to the challenge. Weigel really going for it right now in Tough Enough. This is for the lead in Offshore D. And there's Team Believer also in the hunt. Tough Enough going by Team Believer. So Weigel making his move has just passed Team Believer. Team. There's a 25-foot Express powered by 2 250 horsepower Yamaha outboard motors. This boat is owned and driven by Ron Gift of Union Pier, Michigan, and throttling today is Bray Myers of Elkhart, Indiana. Myers and Gift making up the Wildcat race team. And they're in a battle right now with Team Redline in Offshore C. They had a 4th place in Muskegon so far this year, and they're looking to add to that point total with a good finish here today in Chicago. However, C right now is very tough with Just for the Rush, Breakout, Gotcha going right all out. And boats trying to catch up in the C division are Team Redline and Wildcat, trying to make up some ground now between themselves and the leader, C25, the Wildcat race team. Then we come up on C76, Gotcha Race Team. There's a 33-foot Excalibur racing boat powered by 3 265 horsepower Mercury outboard motors. This boat is owned and throttled by Chris DeYoung of Glenwood, Illinois. Driving today is Bill Anker Jr. and navigating is Bruce Olson from Maryville, Indiana. The Gotcha Race Team. Gotcha Race Team is presently in second place nationally in the points in the Great Lakes region. They took a 5th place in Muskegon, a 4th place in Monroe, a 1st place in Lake St. Clair, and a 2nd place in Loran. So they're really looking to stay in that top 3, and right now they are doing just that. They're fighting with Just for the Rush, Breakout, and they're doing extremely well at the present point in time. Now we come up to D79, the Doubles Pizza Race Team. There's a 31-foot Conquest Cat powered by 3 280 horsepower Mercury outboard motors. This boat is owned by Bob Baker of Marysville, Michigan. Driving today is Tim Baker from Port Huron, Michigan. Throttling and navigating Jim Baker from Port Huron, Michigan. The Bakers making up the Doubles Pizza Race Team, and they are having a good run at this present point in time. They're locked in a battle with Tough Enough, Good Wrench, Team Believer, Doubles Pizza, Valvoline, Flying Tiger, Matchless. Everyone is just going for it right now. They are starting to head toward the finish. We're in the final stages of today's race. Doubles Pizza already has a 2nd place under its belt in the race held this year in Lake St. Clair. So they would really like to have a good finish here and capitalize and try to climb the ladder in the points battle in the Great Lakes region. Chicago, an excellent backdrop for offshore racing. Lake Michigan was really outstanding, and it provided us a great grounds to run our race today. It was rough, but not rough enough, but it did provide us with some excellent competition for all boats, and we really enjoyed being here. Before we go, there are a few people we'd like to thank. Dick Fleischman, your race chairman of the Valvoline Powerboat Challenge. Phil Huff, our helicopter, who did an outstanding job. And Willie Schultz for all of his assistance and great job in helping out with technology and cameras. Well, overall, we enjoyed bringing you this competition, and we certainly hope you enjoyed viewing it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Freeze Frame really appreciated being invited out here to Chicago, and we look forward to being back. But more important than that, we feel very important and confident about being part of the 1991 Valvoline Powerboat Challenge, as well as being able to witness and be a part of an event that we just don't see in New York, and that's the Chicago Park District's Budweiser Air and Water Show. We really enjoyed seeing that. So with that, we'll be leaving Chicago. We look forward to seeing everyone on August 3rd in Michigan City, when the entire Freeze Frame Sports video production staff will be there to bring you start-to-finish coverage of that race. So as we leave the windy city of Chicago, we're going to let you view the air show as we viewed it. So sit back and just enjoy freeze-framed coverage of the 1991 Chicago Park District's Budweiser Air and Water Show. So on behalf of Jeff Girardi and the entire Freeze Frame Sports video production staff, this is Shelley Kahn wishing you a fond farewell from the 1991 Valvoline Powerboat Challenge in Chicago, Illinois.
foreground was a flying American flag, and I saw this plane in the distance, the American flag in the foreground, and I got to tell you, it gave me chills. It was a beautiful thing to see. What was that here to the Olympics? So that's
there is Fountain. Reggie Fountain, strong running Fountain race boat, and what a year he's had out of North Carolina. Also coming up is the Executioner. The Special is there. Team Believer, Predator, Bad Move, Bandit. The heat is on. You see some of the many spectator boats who are lining this race course. We should have some great racing. These rough water conditions should make it for some great spectating. These deep V-bottom race hulls should do very well in these conditions, and the APBA is going to provide us with another great day of offshore powerboat racing here today in Michigan City, Indiana. So we're just moments away from the pace boat dropping the green flag, and the 1991 Michigan City Offshore Classic will officially be underway. Reggie Fountain on the inside, Executioner, the Special, Team Believer, Predator, Bad Move, Bandit, the heat is on, all on this front starting grid. That's Valvoline coming to join the hunt on the inside of Fountain. And as you can see, we've now got the green flag drop from the pace boat, and this is officially underway right now. We've got Fountain on the inside, Executioner coming up. Here comes Valvoline coming up on the inside, going past Fountain, going out with the Executioner and the Special. Team Believer, Predator, Bad Move, Bandit, heat is on, all making moves with Valvoline right there on the inside. Fountain dropping back slightly, but you know Reggie Fountain, he should be there at the end as he always has throughout 1991. Valvoline in the center of the picture. Bad Move and Bandit is there. Sailboat coming through the race course, but not a problem, fortunately, for everyone concerned.